So, hi everyone, and welcome back to our SPSS tutorial series. In today's video, we are going to learn how to filter data in SPSS. Filtering data is essential when you want to analyze or view a specific subset of your data. This can help you concentrate on relevant cases, excluding outliers or focusing on particular group of interest to be able to answer more effectively some research questions. Okay, so to filter your data in SPSS, you need to go to the top menu bar and click on data. As I told you, all the data management tool is found on the form data. And when you click on data, you have that drop down menu that comes, and then you go at the bottom of that drop down menu and you click on select cases. So this will open a select case dialog box, just as you see in front of the screen. And then this select case dialog box there, you have several options for filtering your data set. The most common method is to filter based on a condition. Okay, is to filter based on a condition. So for this particular video, I'm going to give you a particular condition for us to be able to properly go through this activity. Let's say you've been working with this database for this data set for like 5 video already. I believe you already have a good mastery of it. So we all know that our data set here have males and female. So I will ask you in this question to be able to filter this data set by male. For example, we want to determine the numbers of Christian, okay, or the numbers of Christian who are male, for example. Let's say we just want to determine the numbers of male in our data set. So how do I perform? How can I filter, for example, filter out the female from this data set to only work with the male on our data set? So to do that, I have to go down and click on the if button to open the select case, if dialog box. So here now you will be allowed to define a condition for your filtering. So here you will need to have a good mastery of logics. For example, how to manage mathematical signs and symbols. So you are not going to go through all the signs in this video because I believe you will be able easily to pick it up once you train yourself with the software. We are going to take this particular example. We want to exclude the females from our data set and work only with the male dataset. So how do we do it? You simply select the variable in question, the variable to which belong the category, which is the variable sex, and then I'm going to send the variable. I'm going to send the variable to the other side of to the right side of my screen, and then add the condition. How do I add the condition? I say I want only male, right? So I'm going to put sex equals to male, okay? However, since the male data is a string category, you need to put it in quote. You need to have it in head. Or when you want to work on this on filtering all string data, you have to put them in quote for SPSS to be able to pick it to identify the entry directly from your data set and actually process it effectively. So I'm going to put sex equals to male. I put the male in code just as you can see. But another thing is that I have to ensure that the way I'm writing male in code is exactly the same in my data set, and also that my data set is really well harmonized in such a form that all the categories looks the same, because you have to note that SPSS is very sensitive to capital and small letters. It's very sensitive to capitals and small letters. So make sure you respect the format of your entry. So once I do that, I can simply press on OK, and then you are going to have it appear on my screen with just the male and the male and the female entries, but you can actually realize that at the level of the left side of your screen, where you have this numeric numbers, you have this figure, you have these numbers 1 to 101. They are actually wrote at the level of female sex. This is actually telling you that the female has been excluded from the female will be excluded from any analysis you're going to do further. So this is actually how you filter data on SPSS. So I will give you an exercise here for you to train yourself, and then you have to answer to me in the comment section to tell me how what is actually your result to this particular exercise. So I'm going to ask you to filter the data set by age and tell me how many individuals are actually greater than 25 years old. Okay, so this is what I'm going to ask you as question. Filter your data set and tell me how many individuals are greater than 25 years old. Okay, so here is the end of this video. In this video, you actually simply learn how to filter data on SPSS. Just to say, this case is very important, and sometimes it can be much more complex than that. You can actually perform a much more complex logical question to filter your data set. Maybe you want to filter for 2 or 3 categories. This comes with time and with training, but for the purpose of introducing you to the course, you are making it simple. So see you in the next video, and I think also the last video of this training course, to learn you how to save and store your data set. See you then.